Your Majesties, 40 years ago, we carved a barony on the wilderness. There are those who have crossed blades with me that might say I have strength and speed. Yet, with every passing year, I see my strength and speed weaken. I would not have this barony lost in turmoil by my untimely passing. Or perhaps my timely passing. It is time to pass it on to capable hands. The younger hands, stronger, faster hands. We ask your leave to be released from our service, Baron and Baroness.
First, I would tell a story. Indulge me, if you will. Many, many years ago, when I was a young fighter, before I was elevated, my knight, Duke Komar, worked with me extensively to improve my confidence, because he said that is what I lacked on the field, that the SCA, heavy combat, was more than anything a mental game. So when you walk out on the field, keep in your mind that you can beat anybody except me. What I was told. So flash forward 15 or so years, I've been elevated. I'm a new, fresh knight. I'm attending with my lady at an AMS event. There was a small, heavy tournament for the 10 or so of us who showed up, and I was the only knight there, other than His Grace. And I looked at the field of combatants. I said, I'm going to win this tournament because I'm the only knight here. Except for Moonwulf, and he's a broken down old dude. I got this in the bag. So His Grace quickly showed me the error of my ways. Not only did he beat me, he destroyed me. So much so, I was so rattled that I don't think I won a fight for the remainder of the day. So sorry. But it was a lesson that I needed to learn. And it is true what my knight told me all those years before that I could beat anyone on the field. Except on
So I have something to say actually first. When I was new to the SCA, I had already been riding horses mundanely, and I thought, oh, the SCA has horses, awesome, let's do this. And I met Countess, and she was very sweet and inviting, and showed me the ropes about how we do things. And we had a mutual friend who had a pony who was, well, being a little difficult. And then I saw the other side of Countess Takaya, and she called him a name, and I went, and I thought, this is going to be okay. I'll fit in well here. So my next story is about His Grace. Miss Penzick was my first time not only fighting rapier at Penzick, but it was also my first giant melee rapier. And so I was nervous, and His Majesty and I started out. It was a res battle. We started out together at res point, and I was really nervous. He said, "Slow down, it's a res battle." And cannon went off, and we ran out. We were in the line, and I was doing my best to foul weapons because my targeting wasn't that great. I was better at And as I'm fighting shoulder to shoulder in the line, all of a sudden, on either side of me, I see two tips of swords. And they get longer and longer. And then two hands come around me like a cloak of protection. And I was fighting, so I couldn't go, who's that? So I didn't know who this was. But not once did this person touch me ever on my body. From behind, on the side, and the person kept getting killed. So I didn't know who it was until halfway through the battle. When I got killed first, and then I had to step out, and I noticed that it was very cool. And that was, it was a moment that will never forget. And I thank you very much for giving me a memorable SCA.
Be grateful for honor. And then protecting the road.
Given the memories that you have given us, and undoubtedly hundreds and hundreds of others, you will grant your request. You have a successor. A worthy candidate.
Their Majesties invite now before them Master Adhamh MacAoidh and Malie MacAoidh.
Your Majesty, Your Highness, Highnesses, Your Excellencies, the gathered populace of the Middle Kingdom, and the good people of the Barony of Rivenstar. 40 years ago, the legend of the storied Barony of Rivenstar began, and the crown placed in the loving hands of mere children, Baron Moonwulf and Baroness Takaya. 40 years later, His Grace, Duke Moonwulf, and Her Excellency, Baroness or Countess Takaya, Baron and Baroness of Rivenstar, mere children still, await the arrival of their successors. Adhamh MacAoidh, General, Warder, Master of Defense, tall, a man of few words but bold action. Malie MacAoidh, henchwoman, a bouncy instigator, a woman of many, 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 many words. Equally bold action. They humbly present themselves and kneel before the people of Rivenstar and their Majesty, who assume this awesome mantle so that the story, the adventure, the legend that is Rivenstar will continue. What could possibly go wrong?